Okay, Cancer, let's get you a Moonology card, Moon Phase reading. This is TG from Consequential Clairvoyance. Pleh. Yes, Athena, I know that wasn't a shuffle. 3 more shuffles? That'll do it. Thank you. This Moon Phase reading is for the full moon on November 19th, 2021. It's a general reading, so please remember to keep what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Yours are pretty sassy. They're already popping out. In order, as a matter of fact, so slide it over a little bit. So you got a full moon during the full moon. It's always nice. You clarify each of these with 3 cards from the traditional tarot. Links to the tarot decks will be in the description. And thanks for coming. If you like what you see here, maybe hit the like button. Maybe even give a subscribe. I'm going to have various tarot card readings, generally speaking, soon enough, coming out once a week. These ones for 2 more shuffles. Thank you, Athena. Every one of the full and new moon phases. That's about half of them, and then there's another reading that I haven't put out yet. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. And then there's also the Neon Tarot moon reading. Those are monthly. That's the one. How's this the one? 2 off the top. Okay. 2, 3. So you say, so I do. If you hear me talking to myself, please understand that's me having a conversation with the goddess Athena as she guides me to her intentions on how this reading should go, more or less. It's not me playing the cards, it's her. 2 more? Okay. 2 more shuffles. Third card, 2, 1 and 1. Interesting. Okay. And 4 swords. 3 of wands. Two more shuffles? Okay then. I shuffled the daylights out of these cards. Haha. In between readings, and yet we've gotten the full moon in Leo. 2 in, 3rd card, 4th card, not the next one. Okay. 2 more than this one. So you say, so I will do. But yeah, it's very strange how many times I'm getting the full moon in Leo here. Even though I shuffle it like, I don't know, some 15 times. But okay, we'll take it, Let's see what we have here. Death and Rebirth and Chariot. Well, let's get to it then. Let's see, we have very close to achieving your goal here. Achieving your goal. Okay, so personal, emotional goal. It's kind of vague considering we're doing a Cancer reading. Let's see if we can get that. Something where you know you're on the right track. Need to get back into good health habits. Could be mental health and emotional health, though. Emotional health, that's the one. Thank you, Athena. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. I feel the word goals instead of dreams here. There's some sort of goal in mind. more than the mentality of a dream. It's just a singular something. Interesting. Okay. So 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. So something you're struggling with that you've had to have a lot of strength. Not getting anything else out of the 3 of Wands that could be described. But that's why I was confused and immediately just turned to the book. It's just virtue, but then it says struggle, strength. In my mind, it just says struggle. You're struggling to do something here. It's very personal. I don't know if that's... Well, maybe. Let's see. 4 of Swords. Totally look at the traditional tarot for this 4 of Swords here. Interesting. I feel like she's saying you're looking for... something that recharges your battery. But it's also, I feel like she's saying a certain someone who recharges your battery. So, I don't know. Is Athena, are they looking for a certain special someone? No doubt. Okay, then. So you're very close to achieving your goal. Interesting. Hanged Man. Oh, goodness. Hanged Man. Redemption through sacrifice. Getting new perspectives and punishment. Is that? Someone else's failure is your gain, she's saying. So, this is interesting. Let's see if there's anything more in here. So the gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle just before the full moon. So you have the gibbous moon when you have the gibbous moon. So if you're looking for a certain special someone, the time to look for them the most would be right before this full moon eclipse. Because, it's going to go gibbous, then it's going to go eclipse, and then it's going to go full. And then you have a full moon card. Interesting. But then it says, don't let the pride get in your way. So there's something that... Don't be too proud over someone else's failure being your gain. Now that's the thing. Thank you, Athena. Interesting. Can I get a clarification on who... A little bit more about who this person is. She says they're a friend. So is that I should stop shuffling? No doubt. Okay, I'll stop shuffling then. So someone you're friends with. Or a friend of a friend, she's saying. Interesting. It's so vague though, I guess it's just whatever it means to you, like I've said. Let's keep going then. Full moon in Leo. That's first thing I've read that sticks out here. Everyone is equally important. And a friendship may be ending now. Okay, so they're going from friends to something more. That's the one. And it's mind-boggling, she says. So you're saying they've been up in their head about this for a long time, she says. Interesting. Okay, Chariot in the reverse. Let's see what we get about this situation. Departure from tradition. So this is something non-traditional? No, your approach to them will be non-traditional or is non-traditional. Because typically you let them come to you and you're going to go to them this time. Interesting. How so, though? Is this like a direct approach? Not so. Interesting. Queen of Swords. And the upright. Reminds you to be confident and gracious with subtle interpretation. Keen observations. I got that kind of sentiment. Whose reading was that earlier? I don't remember. Who was it? It wasn't. Might have been even. Probably Gemini. I'm not sure. Seems to be, like I said, a lot of commonalities though right now. So I could see this person being out there, but again, there's someone you already know, or is a friend of a friend at the very least you know of them. So interesting. 7 of Wands in reverse. Someone mean. I'm hearing someone mean. Quarreling, yeah. So what? You've either had or you're going to be having a fight with this person. Is that just a general statement about all of them, Athena? Yeah. So generally, the collective is this is a person you've either had anger for or you've had an argument with them. Peace in the reverse. Let's see. Because in the reverse, pleasure after pain. Okay, let's check the. Yes, it's telling you to look at both sides of the situation and not be so angry. Is that the thing? That's the one. Okay, thank you, Athena. So, I feel like these two go together and those two are going together. Whatever this is coming in quickly because of the Chariot, obviously. Let's look again. Queen of Swords. Something's going to come in subtly and then I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, hold on. Maybe that would make sense if I look at it from that perspective. Okay. So if you approach this situation, is that what I'm hearing? Now you're talking. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that Chariot in the reverse, a departure from the traditional approach is going to bring subtle answers to your questions, which will start a fight with this person because they're finally going to get... So someone here is different from what you're used to, and you're going to be upset about that, but it reminds you not to get in your own pride and let your ego of how things should be get in the way. But you've known this person, and you've already been upset with them in the past, so it could be a bit about that too, your ego. You might think you're right about something. It's a gray area, she says. So you do or don't. You might not necessarily think you're right about something. It's very, the whole thing's pretty gray area so far. Just someone that you want or have been interested in, that there's a lot of emotion involved, which is all typical Cancerian interaction. Not to be rude, but high emotions are the typical, whether they're within or on the surface. I don't know a lot of Cancers who love to express it though. Let's keep it moving. So, one question though, Athena, is this argument that's going to be had then somewhere around the eclipse, right thereafter? So somewhere around the 20th to the 23rd, Yeah, that's the one. It's 23rd of November. You're going to be in a fight or wanting to fight with this person. Is this a direct sort of quarrel? Now we're talking. So you might choose to be more direct with this person at that point. Be bold and make the first move, it says, too. After that point. Interesting. Well, here we are. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions, and then be bold, make the first move with regard to your emotion. Come into your power. The time for action is now, right thereafter. So you're gonna have this fight, and right thereafter, the time to take action. Okay. Sounds like you've been having a lot of fun. Ace of Pentacles. I'm being facetious with the word fun there. I mean, it sounds like you've been getting kicked in the shins. Materialism? Let's check the traditional on this. That's just not coming through either. Every time I check the traditional on this right now, it's really coming through. Oh, okay. Yeah, so make the first move, but be cautious about accepting or making offers that relate to your finances. Assess the feasibility of your ideas before proceeding with your bold moves. Yeah, follow heart and emotions, not your pocketbook on this one. Okay then. Oh, flying out there. Oh, okay, that's probably because that's what they want me to read death for, double check. Yeah, so there's some sort of is this a death or yeah, change. Yeah, sudden unexpected transformation sticks out. Yeah, and the other parts don't. So there's no destruction here, just the old concept of your interaction with this person is going to die, and then comes the new, which leads to Princess of Cups. Talking about a voluptuous, young, kind of feminine romance, then. Is that the thing? Dreamy too. Okay. Well, let's get a little more information on that one way or another, because I think after all this emotional turmoil that I'm reading about, this traditionally Page of Cups. Oh, new creative idea or opportunity out of the blue, right. So in the traditional tarot, you're looking at something that has to do with this change directly being reiterated. A dreamy aspiration. Unexpected pleasant surprise. It just sounds like you're going to have to put up with expressing yourself, and that's just not what you're wanting to do, because it's not what you traditionally would. Ooh, Athena says, now we're talking. Anything that I should clarify here? Clarify anything. Well, I'm not going to clarify everything. I'll just do a whole new reading then. Don't be rude. I'm not trying to be rude, Athena. I'm just saying, it's very gray here. And then it's kind of gray there, and then it's like, well, it's going to be dreamy and good. Like, okay. I mean, they could accept that, or we can try and give them something a little more. Where do you think they should have more? Okay. Can you tell me a bit more about this person? She says, they're the one. The one. Okay, the star popped out. Okay. That's something. 2 more shuffles. Alright then. Whoa. Stop going everywhere. The sun pops out. Okay. It's getting extravagant. Next one. One off the top, and we have Lust. Well, 3 major arcanas to explain this person. Let's for the joy of it here, remind everybody that these are some of the 3 best cards in the major arcana too. So you're being told to have courage and strength, and it's a great love affair that the Sun, it's going to be glorious, pleasureful. It's going to be gain, riches, shamelessness, which probably has something to do with this lack of tradition somewhere in here, maybe even. And then the Star, unexpected help and hope, some sort of spiritual insight. Well, I think that might have to do with that subtlety, that spiritual insight. So this is a fun one, a lot of, and just something that's been up in your head about. That's great, and I hope you can keep it happy, healthy, and real, Cancer, with great love. Namaste. Wonderful reading.